What's up, riders? Old Man Ronin here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take out the Deluxe because I really want your opinion on something, so stay tuned. Well, when I started the video, I wanted to ask your opinion on a couple things. First one is, do you like this camera angle? I mean, it's something that a lot of the YouTubers are doing. Flipnaw does it, Her Two Wheels does it, Itchy Boots, and it's something that I'm not sure if I like it or not, but we're going to give it a try. I did one other video and I had a hard time syncing the cameras together, and now I did some YouTube research and I think I've got it, but we'll see when I actually do it, because I may just cut all of it out. But first thing I want to know is, do you like this look, the two views? One point of view and then one looking at me and what's behind me. I'm not sure how much you can see. I haven't set it linear because I didn't want to have a big fisheye, and I wanted you to see my hand expressions and stuff. Now, of course, I've got a smoke lens on and you can't really see what my facial expressions are doing. Maybe you can with the sun, I'm not sure. But I want your opinion. Put it down in the comments. What do you think? Would you like this camera angle? Is it something that you think will be beneficial for the channel? Let me know. Number two. Well, the second thing I want your opinion on is, and I'm going to have you help me, because I'm going to put some pictures up in the corner there to show you what I'm talking about. I really do not like the handlebars on this bike. Now, there's nothing wrong with them. I have these are Wild One Chubbies, and they're mini apes, and there's nothing wrong with them. I have Wild One Chubbies on knuckle bars on the Road King, and I really love those. But I'm just not happy with the way the setup is. And I got this when I bought this bike several years ago. It had this setup on it, and I don't like the 3.5-inch risers with the mini apes. If I would have been me at the time, I would have just put 1/2-inch or inch risers with larger apes to give me the same effect. But I think the guy was shorter and he wanted to bring it back a little bit, which is what the risers did. It brought it back a little bit and then they straight up. I mean, I have to bend those bars forward to get the comfortability that I wanted it. So I'm looking at other handlebars, and there's two versions I'm looking at of one style, and the two versions are more of a gangster style from Carlini, and then also the Factory 47 Ape Hangers as well too, because that's what I'm looking at as far as that. I'm looking at those Ape Hangers with a 1-inch riser on them. That way it'll be nice and low to the triple tree, but yet it'll give me really high 16-inch or 18-inch. I haven't decided that yet either, but I'm probably going to go with a 16-inch because I love that where I'm at right now is about 14.5, and I like the way it feels. So I think the 16 would fit me really well. I had 16s on my Street Bob years ago, and I really liked the way that they felt. So I'm leaning at that 16-inch again, but on the Deluxe here. The second version, and like I said, I'm putting pictures, is similar to what I have on the Road King, but more of a beach bar, wider spread, low and slung. I like the look of that as well too. And the one I'm looking at for that is a Factory 47. The Carlini I don't like as well. So it'll be a Factory 47 beach bar or a Carlini and Factory 47 Ape Hanger, 16-inch Ape Hanger. And like I said, I'm not sure exactly which one I want to go with. So I want your opinion in the comments of what you think I should do. Because I think either one of them is going to be good look, but I will eventually put fishtails on this. But the next major upgrade to this motorcycle is going to be the handlebars. I've got the engine running really good right now. I've got the sound nice. It's not the look that I want. I do really like the sound of the long shots from Vance and Hines. They're really, really good sounding. Yeah, we got to go through our little tunnel here and honk our horn. Do the brap, it'll be better. That's much louder than the horn. But like I say, I think those two things I really want your opinion on, because I really do love this Deluxe. It's one of my favorite motorcycles, and it's one of yours as far as on our channel too. It literally is our second most popular videos, the 5 things I love about the Softail Deluxe, and I'll put that link at the end of the video here, is so you can go look at that if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I really enjoy the Deluxe. And you know, Harley's not going to make this bike anymore. Some of the things I've added to it, besides a lot of the bling, has been you know, some of the you know, it's more trying to get a semi-cholo look to it. I really do enjoy that style and that look, which is why I'm going to stick with either the 16-inch bars as far as for Ape Hangers, or I'm going to go with the beach bars. And like I said, I like either one of them. I think both of them have a really unique look, and I'm 50-50. I really don't know which ones I want to do, and that's kind of weird. Normally I know exactly what I want to do, but with this I really don't know. So we're tell me in the comments, tell me what you think. We get a lot of people comment on our videos, and that makes me happy. So I want your advice as well too, and it'll be something interesting to find out what people really are enjoying on the Deluxe here. So boy, this bike sounds awesome, doesn't it? I don't know how it's going to come out in the sound in the mic. I haven't ridden this motorcycle motovlogging too much. I ride it a lot, but not motovlogging. And I probably need to do it more, because people do love this motorcycle. Well, I adjusted the suspension to give myself a little bit more firmness, because I weigh about 220, which I guess today that's not a lot, but it still is. They set these bikes up for guys around 165 or 175 pounds, I think. And when you weigh over 200, you got to adjust the shocks a little bit, whether you're running a Softail or a Sportster or a Road King or whatever. I probably should put a Legend suspension on the back of this. Hey Legend, are you listening? You can send me some a suspension for this. I'd really appreciate it. Boy, I love this bike. It just sounds so good, nice and mean. Just need to get the right look to it, and the right look would be different bars, in my opinion. Now, a lot of people do like the way these bars look on it, and I get that. I mean, taller apes aren't for everybody. I've just always had taller apes with shorter risers. I don't know if you can see that down there, but I don't know why he did that way, but because to me it looks goofy. But hey, what do I know? Kind of get an idea how these roads, how it handles on these roads. I've had this bike down on the tail of the Dragon, and I'll tell you, around here we have another road called the Triple Nickel and the Ohio Tail of the Dragon. And it's a lot of fun on this bike. I've never ridden the Tail of the Dragon with two people on this, but by myself, man, it's a blast. Just getting way down and low, and she'll go wherever you want her to go. But that's what a Softail does. It doesn't handle as well as my Sportster, and it's not as comfortable on long trips as my Road King. But I'll tell you, it's a fun bike to ride, which is why I still have it. I mean, I've had it for several years, and normally I turn around and sell a bike pretty quickly. But this one I'm going to keep, because simply they're not going to make them anymore. They may come back with it later on. I mean, how long was the Lowrider gone? The Lowrider S. And they brought it back. Obviously, they put it in a Softail. But they've got the Slim now, which is similar looking. It doesn't have as long a front fender, but it still has that big headlight in the front, and I love that look. You know, the Road King, the Deluxe, the Heritage. I've owned a couple of Heritages in my life. I mean, they look really similar to the Deluxe except for the bags, but man, those bags sag so bad. They just look, I mean, the bike could be in perfect condition with 15 miles on it and 20 years old, and those bags look like crap. But it is what it is. Well, my last video you seen, I put when I was talking about the Himalayan, you saw I talk about the Patreon, and that's something that will help us get these bars. So if you will, go to patreon.com/olmanronin and, you know, pledge $1 if you can. If you can't, I understand too, but stuff like that will help us out. You know, I am semi-retired, even though I have a food truck, but I'm not making the money I used to, and we want to make good content for you, and the Patreon is going to help out a tremendous amount. And we're going to do some special things on the Patreon page after we get a few more members. Some of the first 100 members is going to be something special for you all, so you'll be getting a special little gift in the mail when you put your address down. And you can email me. Anybody can email me at olmanronin@gmail.com if you want to, you know, just send me a note. And you can also comment, because, you know, as I send it all the end of my videos, I read all the comments and comment on all the comments. You know, we've almost doubled the amount of subscribers in the last 4 weeks, and to me, that's, without you folks, I couldn't have done anything without you, and it makes me happy that I have a pretty good following, and it's international now, and I owe that partly to the Himalayan. A lot of people love that bike. I get a lot of comments and a lot of views on the Himalayan, and it's a great little motorcycle. I have had, probably the biggest question I get sent to me is, why didn't you wait for the Pan American that Harley's coming out with as far as an adventure style bike? And I'll tell you what, the main thing is, well, there's actually 2 reasons. Number one is way too expensive. Like I said, I don't have any idea what they're going to sell that bike for, but I figure it's going to come right around where the BMW is, and that's over $20,000. The second thing is, it's going to be way too heavy for me on the Trans-America Trail. Now, if I was just using it as a highway cruiser, well, number one, I wouldn't have bought the Himalayan. I'd stay with my Road King, or get a newer Road King, or Road Glide, because those are the best highway bikes I've ever been on in my life. BMW, great motorcycle. I'm not going to crack on it. It's not me. But for off-road purpose, I know a lot of guys are using it. There's a guy called Ride On Amigos who does some of the trips on the whoa, here you go. He does some of the trips on a BMW, and I watch him drop it, and he always has somebody with him to help him pick it up, and that's pretty cool, except I'm traveling the Trans-America Trail by myself, unless I talked to Shade Tree a little bit today, and he I don't know if he is serious or not, but he said there's a Ducati welcome on that trip, and I went, the hell yeah. So we'll see if he of course, that's next year. We got a lot of time in between there, and a lot of life can happen between now and then. But I'd love to have old Shade with me. That guy there is one hell of a guy. Met him when he came into the Amex show there, the AIM show in Columbus last year. What a treasure of a person. Him and Flip are just 2 really cool dudes, even though I'm old enough to be their dad. That's not even funny. But the reality of it is, they're just great guys. They have the same kind of personality I do, which is a little off. And I don't get as boisterous as Shade Tree does and do these fantastic speeches with a high voice. Well, I guess I just did. But I really enjoy watching his channel. I like to sit back with a cold beer and watch him on Sunday and Wednesday. Him and old Flip. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of short, I know, and but I really wanted to throw something out to find out what your opinions were on both the camera angles, and also what you thought of when it comes to the handlebar selection. Now, I'll keep the same grips. I love these grips, and obviously the same controls will be it. I'm going to also keep the same 16 inches will put me about the same. I shouldn't have to buy a new clutch cable or brake line or throttle cables. If I do, it's not a big deal, but I think that should be all the same. But I wanted your opinion on as far as the Ape Hangers or versus the beach bars, because they're both completely different looks, but yet I really like both of them. It's got that old school that I just love, if you know what I mean. So, well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, share, and comment. Because like I said before, I read all the comments and I comment on all the comments. Until next time, ride safe and keep her on two wheels, baby.